Hello and welcome to the unofficial BSHL Senior Hockey League podcast. This is a different episode, and the cat just dropped stuff because that's what cats do. I'm joined today. I'm your host, Corey. Joined today by my co-host, special co-host for the day, Tracy.
Hello.
And my special co-host for the day, Cheryl.
Hello.
So we're here again. We'll talk about some of the unfortunate circumstances, and then we'll go from there. Unfortunately, we want to offer our sympathy to Corey. His stepdad, Jill, passed away on Christmas Eve, on the 23rd.
I believe it was the 23rd.
It was the 23rd. It's been a blur the last few days. So his stepdad passed away on the 23rd, and we're thinking of you, buddy, and we'll we're always here. Definitely thanks to the podcast listeners. Everybody's kind of rounded around him and giving him a lot of support, and we appreciate that. But so we're just gonna have a moment of silence for Jill here. All right, so we'll get in some hockey. I'm not sure if you guys could hear the nails clipping around on the ground, but one of the dogs definitely was not having a moment of silence. But that's Mia. What are you gonna do? That's Cheryl's girl. Guys, there's 3 games this weekend in the BSHL. Are you guys excited to get some of them?
I just dropped something. I am a cat. I mean, we've had a really busy week. I think most people have with the holiday season. But yeah, I'm excited to maybe have a little bit of normalcy back.
Shirley, are you excited to get some games this weekend? What are you looking forward to?
Absolutely. Just looking forward to, getting back into the routine and everything. And holidays have been awesome, seeing family and friends and everything. Like, it's always awesome. But
yeah, we had a good Christmas. We went to, as you know, we were at Tracy's family for Christmas Eve, and then on Christmas night we go to my dad's side of the family, and we play some games. We played some board games. We play Telestrations. Is that what it's called?
Yep. Yeah.
Telestrations. Yeah. So it's kind of like a ridiculous drawing game where you get a clue, you draw. I don't know, it's complicated. YouTube it. I mean, I don't know. It ends up being a pretty good laugh, though. It's fun.
Yep. And I had the misfortune of sitting on the side of Corey where I received his drawings and had to guess what they were. And, there were some, and then have to, in different rounds, draw what he thought the previous image was. And I will say one of his guesses, butt injection.
I'm not an artist.
No.
I'm many things.
It was what? Sandwiches, and to me it looked like Ghostbusters. So that's where
No, butt injection.
Not butt injection. That wasn't Ghostbusters.
What was one of those Ghostbusters? Yeah, it was sandwiches, wasn't
Sandwiches, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. Listen, if you can't see Ghostbusters in a sandwich, then you're not my friend. Cheryl, you had a good Christmas?
yes, I had.
You got to spend time with me, so that's a highlight.
Always, it's always a joy. Always a joy. Yep, saw family, spent time, took pictures, opened presents. All the stuff. Oh, yeah. And Santa came and found me and got some really good things, and so spent time with family, which is the most important. And it was awesome.
So I'm going to put you on the spot, Cheryl. What was your favorite gift this year?
Oh my God, my favorite gift.
It's going to take her 7 years to figure out.
Ooh, this is going to take 7 years. Yeah. Oh my God, I have to think of everything I had.
I got a picture that my cousin drew of my grandma. I think that's a pretty special one. My cousin Zach's actually one of the people who helped design our initial logo with the stick and the puck and stuff. So he's a really good artist, good friend of mine, Zachary Robichaud, Mr. Z Robichaud on Facebook. I think he has a page, and that's the name of it. It's changed a lot. But if you want to get any artwork done, reach out to me and I can put you in contact with my cousin. He's awesome. But he did this drawing of my grandmother in a blueberry field. and he made copies of it and gave it to all the cousins. So I think it's a pretty cool one for me. I'll get that framed.
And it's a caricature as well. So it's like her in the field, literally picking up blueberries, because that's what she used to do back in the day. And yeah, it was very special. It was a very special present for sure.
Yeah, I like that one. Tracy, what's your favorite gift that you got?
So, slightly funny story. Every year, my brother and I pass back and forth this gift card tin. And, usually it's gift card, money, little trinkets, different things in it. This year, it was my year to give it back to him. And I I printed off this picture of
a lady you guys both know.
In maybe some negligee, and I folded it in a way that when he opened up the tin, it was the first thing he saw, and his reaction was probably my favorite gift, more so than my mother being absolutely emotionally excited over the concert tickets to YQM that we got her. So, yeah, that was mine.
I agree. We're lucky. We had a pretty good Christmas. Got to see a lot of family. So, you definitely always. The older I get, the more that I value just time, being able to spend time with people. So it's a little mushy, but I think that's what it's all about for me now. So, this weekend.
Wait, Cheryl didn't actually tell us.
Oh, Cheryl, what's your favorite gift?
So I got a power bank from my uncle, and I got a power bank from Corey and Tracy. And I always struggle with having life in my cell phone and in my headphones and all that there stuff. And it's pretty epic. I'm like, I've never had one, so I was like pumped that I got two. I'm like, oh my god!
And they're both pink.
What am I gonna do? And they're both pink. I love it. It's my favorite color, and yeah, that's probably my favorite gift that I got.
Is a BSHL sticker gonna end up on one of them?
Absolutely will.
Nice.
Absolutely will.
Good plug. They're right behind you where you're sitting right now. You can grab one. She looks right now and she's like, really?
To add to the 17 she already has. I love it.
So, do you guys want to do the schedule first? Do you want to talk about standings? Where do you want to go first?
Why don't we do standings and then going into the schedule? So, because we sometimes get questions from people like, what are the standings? And so let's talk about them.
All right. So, and we'll talk about the playoff picture if it were to start right now, because that's always kind of interesting and confusing. Cheryl's still looking for the sticker, just so you all know. So
Success.
she's so excited right now. So first place, no change, no shock. The Bucktouche JCs, 22 points. Got a great record right now, 11-5. Fun fact, they've lost one game to every team. So their 5 losses are 1 game to every team. She's going to take 4 stickers for 2 power banks. That's Cheryl. You got a lot. There we go.
True. Nice justification.
Yeah, good job. The Miramichi Northmen are in second place with 18 points. Third place, Dalhousie Marauders, 17 points. Moving up a lot in the standings this week, the Elspuktuk Hawks, 2 big wins. They're at 16 points. The Cossade La Peninsula Acadiense in 5th place, 14 points. The Ducks continuing to move up. They didn't play this week, neither did Cossade. 10 points. Ducks have a big weekend coming up this weekend. They've got 2 games, so they've got the opportunity to move up and tie Les Cossades if they get a couple of wins. So if the playoffs started today, Corey and I have been starting to do this because people want to know, and it gets confusing. So first place and second place will get a bye in the first round. So Bucktouche, they're sitting on their butts. Miramichi, man, they're in the she chilling out. They ain't got to play for 2 weeks.
They're consuming some beverages.
They're consuming beverages in Miramichi. It's true. Third place, Dalhousie Marauders. They'd be taking on the Amherst Ducks. Second week in a row that's what the matchup would be. We call that the matchup from hell. I mean, they would both have to travel so far. God. I know Travis jokes like, oh, man, Like, I love Amherst, but I don't know if I'd want to face them in the playoffs. So if it started today, that's what it would be. Dean's actually mentioned it too. Like, loves Dalhousie, but man, it's a travel. It's a drive. The other matchup would be the Elspachtock Hawks taking on Les Corsairs, which would be kind of interesting.
That would be.
But yeah, there'd be a lot of driving in the first round if that's what it was today. I'd really be interested in seeing that Amherst Dalhousie, because you guys remember Amherst rolled Dalhousie the first game of the year.
It's
like
true.
They can beat the Marauders. I don't know, be an interesting one. The schedule this week, we'll get right into that. On Saturday, we've got 2 games. Sunday, only 1 game. So we'll start Saturday. The Peninsula is going to be in Amherst at 7 p.m. at the Amherst Stadium. We do plan to be at that game, weather pending.
Always.
I think that's going to be an interesting matchup. I haven't seen the Peninsula play in Amherst yet, so I'm pretty excited to make that trip. The other game, well, it might end up being the game of the weekend, let's be honest. Miramichi making the trip to Dalhousie. That's those have been very physical games. A lot of aggression between those two teams has been fun to watch. Third game of the weekend, last game of the weekend. Sunday night, the J.K. Irving. Amherst makes a trip to Bucktouche. Their last trip to Bucktouche this year. Obviously, it's the end of the year, smart ass, but they're not playing there in January either. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking like 2024, or are we talking about the calendar year? So those are the 3 games. I think it's going to be a really good weekend of hockey. We'll start with some predictions. You guys ready for that? I mean, Corey's not here, but we still have to do our predictions.
It's true. All right. Cheryl's predictions will count for Corey's record for the season.
Okay. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Corey would agree with that.
Yeah,
Corey would agree with that.
I love you, Cheryl, but sometimes I need to put the pressure on you.
All right, so the Peninsula is in Amherst on Saturday night. Who's winning that game? Cheryl, you're going first.
Okay, so the Peninsula are in
Amherst.
And I'm gonna have to think about this. Usually the home teams win a lot.
That's fair.
It has been true. I'm gonna go with the Peninsula this time, just to shake it up, because I know Corey's a homeboy, so he's probably gonna take with the homeboy. So I'm just gonna flip it and hopefully get Corey some points, and we'll see.
You're talking me, Corey, or other Corey?
Other Corey.
Other
The one
Corey's a
she likes
homeboy.
the most.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Tracy, what's your pick for that game?
Well, especially if we're going to be there, I'm hoping my favorite Zamboni driver is there. He also gives the team a lot of good inspiration. I think
Good mojo.
good mojo. I was gonna say Juju, but that's tends to be bad. Yeah, I'm going with the Ducks.
I, too, am going with the Amherst Ducks.
Yeah.
I think they're going to get the win here. I just think that's a long drive for the Peninsula after the holidays. I don't know how many guys are going to show up for that game.
Homeboy. Homeboy. Just saying.
I don't know why she's calling me homeboy. Listen, homegirl, settle down. Second game on Saturday. Miramichi makes the trip to Dalhousie. I'll go first with this one. I'm picking the Miramichi Northmen. I think there's definitely some. I don't know if I want to say aggression. If LeMay is there, this is another battle of the goalies once again. I give the slight edge to Miramichi here. I think they're going to be ready. They're going to want to win. And, sorry, guys. Sorry, Dalhousie friends.
Do you want to go, Cheryl?
Oh, you can go.
Okay.
You can go.
I am going with the Marauders. I also believe that if Joey Bernard is in the lineup, he will do enough to make Players of the Week.
We haven't put the Players of the Week up yet this week. We got to do that tonight. I'll work on
good.
that.
Oh my. All right. So my pick, because Corey went with Miramichi, I'm gonna go with the Marauders, just to be different.
She's really trying to let Corey catch back up to me here.
Damn
Give him
right.
the chance.
Damn right.
All right, I respect that. Do you think the same reason? Is it because of Joey Bernard?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, big Joey Bernard fans in the house here. Yeah, that's great. I'll send you guys down. You can do an interview with Joey Bernard.
No.
He'd be more than willing to do that. He's such a nice guy. Literally such a nice guy.
So Travis has told me multiple times that he's got extra security because I am the locker room creeper.
Yeah,
after
but
all.
we'd send you down with the security.
But
And I would be the security this time. I'd be
Oh,
like,
that's terrifying.
Cheryl, no. Cheryl, stay.
Cheryl, good girl. Be good. Cheryl,
What,
no.
what are those like? Those backpacks that parents have for kids
little
with a
leash?
leash?
Oh, with the
I'll just tug
Pull
you
her back.
back.
No. We'd bring Mao as she's looking at us right now.
You can almost call me Rudolph at that point. Be like, oh my gosh, red faced and everything. Like,
Well, that one is somewhere weird, but all right.
Hey.
The last game of the weekend, Amherst taking on the Red Hot JCs, who actually lost their
I was
last
gonna
game.
say,
Last couple.
two.
Yeah. All right, fine.
But-
Facing the ice cold JCs then
in the JK arena.
in the
But
JK.
I will say, we talked about this last episode, or I talked about it. Colette is back.
Colette will be back this game.
Assuming he plays. I mean, it is the holidays, you know. Life happens, so let's assume that Colette is back and he is playing. I go with the JCs.
All right, Cheryl. The pick that counts for Corey's.
The pick that counts for Corey. Yeah, I also agree. Definitely JCs are going to win it because have they even lost at home?
They have not lost at home yet this year.
There you go.
I think this is the game that they lose at home. I know. I know.
Prediction from the big boss.
Drop the mic. Oh, baby. There you go.
I wish everyone could have seen that.
I'm so glad that you couldn't. I'm so glad that you couldn't. I'm picking the Amherst Ducks. Mao, do you have anything to say to that? She just put her face up to the mic. Nope, nothing. All right, see you later, Mao. DJ Kitty Mao, peacing out. So yeah, that's those are our picks. So first game, we have the Peninsula in Amherst. We have a Peninsula pick and a couple Amherst picks. Is that right?
Yes.
Next game, Dalhousie, Miramichi. I picked Miramichi. They picked Dalhousie. I picked Amherst, and they both picked the JCs. So should be an interesting week of hockey. Don't forget that the live stream for the Amherst game is going to be up on High Button Sports. You can watch that. We will be live streaming in Bucktouche if we can. So we'll be live streaming Bucktouche versus Amherst on Sunday.
Reminder that High Button Sports streams their games on their website. We always put a direct link to the game itself, but if for whatever reason you want to get there early, just Google High Button Sports, because I don't remember their website address right off the top of my head. I suspect it's probably highbuttonsports.com, possibly .ca.
Not sure. Go to our.
Yeah.
We'll be sharing it on our Facebook page, or just Google High Button Sports. They're pretty great. What do you guys think? This is a different episode this time. Hopefully Corey's back sometime next week or the week after. There's not really any rush for him. We'll I'll keep bringing in some special guests until he's ready to come back. Maybe it'll be Mama Podcast
I was
next
just going to
episode.
say Mama Podcast, Papa Podcast celebrated.
That would just be me. If we did Papa Podcast, I would just be on the episode alone.
It's an Alex Arsenault tribute show.
Yeah, it probably would be an Alex Arsenault tribute show. Papa Podcast, happy birthday to Papa.
Yeah.
Today, the 26th of December, is his 69th birthday. So the family has a lot here. Cheryl looks 69, and my dad is 69.
Wow.
So
And I feel 74.
there we go. And I sound like I'm 82. So still fighting off some last remnants of that cold there.
And by fighting off, he means whining about.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So we're not sure who's going to be here next week, but we will be back. Hope you all had a happy holidays. Mia is now up to the mic. If you can hear the sniffing, that would be Mia, who is my sister's dog. So yeah.
14 this week. She's actually turning 14 on the 29th of December.
So many birthdays.
So many December birthdays. Yes.
Jesus, my dad, and Mia.
Yes.
It's wonderful. Mm-hmm. Happy birthday to Mia. No, that
We
is.
have now devolved.
I giggled so hard I farted.
Corey Votor, we give you all the time in the world, buddy, but come back soon so that you can save the podcast.
He's really the person that keeps me in line. I think Without him, I just kind of go off of my tangents. But yeah, no, thanks for listening, guys. We're going to be back next Tuesday on the regularly scheduled day for the next episode. Cheryl, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Tracy, thank you for being here.
Stay fresh, cheese bag.
And we'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Bye.